Epic Knight is a third-person hack-and-slash featuring an epic knight on a quest to save a princess from the dark forces holding her captive. And as far as premise goes, hey, that's at least workable. What's particularly goofy, though, is that the kingdom has seemingly been completely evacuated, meaning the bad guys are now occupying a lot of empty, worthless land. I hope they just really, really wanted the princess in particular. Our duty, as the Epic Knight's guide in this realm, is to slay all the villains on our journey to his goal. To this end, we're given the following: a far too generous block mechanic, which we'll never use because our health regenerates much too quickly for us to bother with defense. A stealth kill, which is only useful in situations where the enemy's back is explicitly turned to us before we arrive. And lastly, a bunch of overpowered cooldown moves that can be spammed relentlessly to smite any foe with ease. It may seem we're a bit too strong, yeah? That maybe our enemies have more in common with cardboard cutouts than sapient obstacles. But fear not, for the placement of said enemies and the overall level design can easily alleviate any balancing concerns. It's a shame those are quite bad also. The evil knights are often placed without any consideration for their effectiveness. For example, there's an entire level that's practically just one-on-one fights, even though you're only ever in danger if enemies gang up on you, and the game contains just 3 levels total. The other 2 locations aren't much better. The massive open fields are largely without meaningful landmarks or goalposts to draw your eye, so you just end up following the trail of brain-dead enemies that have haphazardly been strewn across the otherwise lifeless landscape. Oh, and there are no sound effects. Like, none at all. Is there anything worth praising here in Epic Knight? I mean, I thought it was kind of funny that the credits theme is a MIDI cover of Holding Out for a Hero. Aside from that, the developer at least has working hitboxes, character models, and environments. They just needed to work on the actual design part of the game design, because everything about it is bad.